It's time to batter Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Well, hopefully anyway. Yeah, I hope we're all doing well, guys. Of course, Champions League is back, and of course, the last time we played in the Champions League, it didn't really go to plan against Club Brugge, did it? It did not really go to plan. And you go live on the old TikTok as well. Let's hope the stream doesn't cut out midway, like through the second half, like what it did against Bilbao. But yeah, I hope we're all doing well. Of course, the lineups. I'm surprised Chelsea haven't gone with like João Pedro Delap. Pretty odd that they're going with Pedro Neto as a false 9, but yeah, bit interesting. Of course, I was expecting them to start Estevao, but it is what it is. You do it and you're blocking Barca on Twitter. That will take you're blocking Barca on Twitter. Okay, Mr. Commodore. Okie dokie. But yeah, I don't get why they're not starting like João Pedro Delap. I mean, don't get me wrong, neither of them are exactly world beaters, but it's still a bit odd to have Pedro Neto as a false 9. Like, bit bizarre, but whatever. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised we're not starting Rashford for this one, but I suppose Ferran has been in decent form. But I suppose he could just kind of struggle against, like, the bigger teams, Ferran Torres, so we'll see what he can do here. Eric Garcia continues his good run of, he continues, keeps his start position. Hopefully he can keep up his good run of form. We've also got Frankie de Jong back in after, of course, he was suspended at the weekend against Bilbao. We're not Chelsea here, Mr. Roberto. Screw Chelsea. We all hate Chelsea. We all hate Chelsea. Is Rafinha injured? No, he's just come back from injury. He's been out. He came back at the weekend against Bilbao. He came off the bench, so we're just slowly easing him back into play. We're just slowly easing him back into play. Because we don't want him to have a relapse or whatever. We are certainly not. We all hate Chelsea. What was the injury? I can't remember now. I think it was like... It was something to do with his hamstring, I think. Or was it his calf? I can't exactly remember, but I know it kept him out for 2 months. It kept him out for 2 months, so I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was like something to do with around his leg area. But yeah, Super Ronald Araujo is also back in the lineup as well after, of course, Gerard Martin. Borrow your hamstring for the game. Borrow your hamstring, God. I think I'd rather... I don't think you want to borrow your hamstring. It's almost just as bad as me offering him my hamstring. Dear me. Don't know whose hamstring would be worse to offer, mine or yours. Oh, my dears. Scenes. Oh, what is this T4 from Chelsea? Tuchel out still, Mike? How we doing? How we doing, Mike? Nowhere near as bad as mine. Probably not, because you have to walk a dog, whereas I don't. So, you're probably right, to be fair. Oh, man. Your hamstrings are probably in better shape than mine. Oh, man. Of course, Mark Cucurella, former Barca player. I'm just glad that Joan Garcia is back. Because if we start... I mean, don't get me wrong, Chesney can do a job, but if we start Chesney and go, I'll be a bit concerned. You're an Olympic athlete. Oh, yeah, of course. 100%, and I'm Usain Bolt. You just don't go to the Olympics. Oh, and I'm a heavyweight boxer. I just don't go so I don't embarrass people. Just so I don't embarrass Tyson Fury. I don't just so I don't go to the embarrass like Tyson Fury and that. So that's why I don't go to the heavyweight fighting. Am I an Accrington Stanley fan? I am not Mitch. I am certainly not. How we doing? How we doing? Chelsea. Hey, exactly, Mike. Screw Chelsea. Your only chant is saying your club's name. That is embarrassing. That's all I'm going to say. That is embarrassing. Absolute sings. And guarantee, after this Champions League anthem's played, all they're going to see is Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Mark my words, that's what they're going to do. Mark my words. That's exactly what they're going to do. Watch them sing that they're champions of Europe as well, even though they won the Conference League. And the Conference League is like the equivalent of Wrexham winning the National League. That's basically what it is. Pretty much. Pretty much. Exactly, Commodore. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They're just gonna constantly spam Chelsea. You hope they don't park the bus like Arsenal? What, Chelsea? Yeah, I hope not. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Wouldn't be surprised if they did. I think we need to be targeting their centre-backs, because their centre-backs are nothing special, I have to admit. Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana are nothing special, in my opinion. So we need to be targeting that. And we need to be going on their left-hand side as well. Because obviously Garnacho, he's crap. He's not going to track back. He's not going to track back. Oh, Alan Shearer's on this. Oh, Christ almighty. It's on Amazon. Comment though. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime. Alan Shearer's on the commentary. I think. I'm pretty sure I just heard Alan Shearer. Sounded like him. Oh, now this referee, I don't want to get excuses out, but this referee was the same referee that allowed Denzel Dumfries to clear the ball out the penalty area with his hand. What a referee. So we already know this is going to be an absolute disaster. But we move. We just got to perform at our best and make sure that the referee doesn't get any sort of opportunity to try and screw us over. That'll be the plan anyway. Fermin Lopez masterclass. He'll shut up Chelsea when I still can't believe Chelsea put in a 40 million offer for Fermin. Like, who do they think they are? Put on only a 40 million bid. He's worth like over 100 million, in my opinion. Yeah, it is Shearer. Shearer is commented. Fantastic. I have to listen to Alan Shearer talking about Lamine Yamal. That just sounds so wrong. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised they've got Reece James in the midfield alongside Moises Caicedo. Honestly, other than Caicedo and Esteval, I'm not worried about Chelsea. I know that might come back to bite me in the backside, but the only players I'm concerned about with them are Caicedo and Esteval. That is literally it. The rest don't really concern me that much. Did I hear the new chant they have? What, Chelsea? Yeah, they just say Chelsea. Very creative chant. It's a very creative chant. Like, 10 out of 10 for creativity. 10 out of 10 for creativity. Yeah, I'll be a bit behind Mitch. I'll be a bit behind, so no spoilers, please and thank you. Right. Vamos! Get at them! Go on, Noah. Get the press in. They're playing 5 at the back. Against Marseille, they're playing 5 at the back. Christ almighty. Good old Newcastle. Oh, it goes like Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Ah, see. I got the Chelsea's abbreviation right, so that's something. Know that Alan Shearer will have one eye on the Newcastle match then. He's definitely going to have one eye on that Newcastle match. I'll tell you what though, the quality on Amazon Prime is peak. Like, the actual quality of the match. Like, it is like the actual, like, video, like, footage. It's very nice. I'll give Amazon props for that. I'll give them props for that. There's Kibazi. Kunde. Got a nice bit of possession here. Forced them out a bit. That'll be nice. This will be a good battle. Esteval versus Balde. I think that is going to be a very interesting battle, to be honest. Though, why are you dropping into DM? What are you doing? Don't do a Harry Kane impression. Ah, referee! Just halved him. Get him booked. Ref. You just stood on him. Referee. How is that dramatic? He's literally stood on his ankle. With his studs. How is that dramatic? I'd like to see how you'd cope with that, you stupid commentator, if someone stood on your ankles with their studs. Dear me. Should be at least a yellow card, that. Literally stood on his ankle with the studs. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right, we'll try to play it long for Farran, but it gets intercepted by Chelsea. Estevao. Reece James. In midfield for some reason. Oh, yeah! Oh, I see how this is going then. So, you're telling me Trevor Chalobah can stand on Lewandowski with his studs on his ankle. Nothing gets given. But then Eric Garcia just uses a bit of physicality on Reece James. It's a foul. Oh, my God. Oh, can I show the game? You say I would, but I'm not in a good mood, so I'm not going to. Oh, man. I haven't had one of those comments for a while, to be fair. Estevao, good block Bowder, but it's forced to Chelsea corner. It's forced to Chelsea corner, though. Good defending there from Bowder. Good defending there. Yeah, Estevao was the only attacker for Chelsea that I'm worried about. Garnacho, oh, God. What the hell's going on there? It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's foul. Way, sit down. Seeing there's a handball. Referee says there was a handball in there. Sit down. Sit down, you stupid Chelsea fans. Sit down. Sit down. You dropped your Pepsi. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, that's a handball. That's a handball. Who's the number 29? Wesley Fofana. Yeah, that's a handball. Yeah, he's controlled it with his arm. That's a handball. He's controlled it with his arm. That's a handball. That should not count. That should not count. Yeah, and it doesn't count. It's good. You dropped your Pepsi. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, Chelsea. They thought they scored there, but no. Wesley Fofana decided to control the ball with his arm. So, unlucky for them. Unlucky for them. Yeah, not ideal that they've had the first, real chance at goal. Not ideal in the slightest. Can we have some press, please? We need to be getting up Robert Sanchez as well, because he's an absolute pile of crap as well. Garnacho puts it 60 years over the bar. 60 years over the bar. Seems. What about 60 years? No, mine's 60 years. The rest of it. Dear me. Oh, nice press. De Jong. Want to back out the pitch. Your mouth. Ferran! Oh, has he missed? Ferran Torres has just missed an absolute sitter. Oh my God. How's he missed that? Yamal laying it on a plate for him. And Ferran literally one-on-one with the keeper and he's... Oh... That's an absolute sitter. Oh my God. Oh, doing suckers. We've just missed an absolute sitter there with Ferran. Oh my God. How has that not gone in? Ferran. Oh. You've got to be burying chances like that. When an opportunity like that arises against a team like Chelsea, you've got to be taking those chances. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Such a good chance as well. Yamal literally put it on a plate. Yamal literally had put it on a plate for him as well. That's the worst thing. Literally put it on a plate. Such a good opportunity. I hope we don't end up living to regret that missed opportunity. But it's an absolute sitter. I've got to be honest. I think Rashford would have scored that if he was on the pitch. But give him the benefit of the doubt. Try and give Farhan the benefit of the doubt then. There's Enzo Fernandez. Moving off to the left-hand side for Alejandro Garnacho. Get him off! Cucurella, Costin. Good stuff from Kubazi there. Kunde's cleared out for a throw-in. Just snap Garnacho, please. I want Garnacho getting hit into. We need him to get hit into. Big style. After, of course, the last time we played against Garnacho was in the Europa League and when he was at Man United. Yeah, he thought he'd be a bit clever and take the mick out of Pedri when he's not there to defend himself. So, I think we need to do this for Pedri. Oh, God, De Jong, what is that for a pass? What is that for a pass? Oh, Christ, Reece James! Oh, Dran Garcia. Moved his head away from the ball. But, oh, the disallowed one. The claimant routed, checking his blind side. Honestly, I don't know. See, this is when I get worried with Araujo, because it feels like in these kinds of matches, he does, like, switch off a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's done well in, like, games, like, against Madrid. There's a goal alert for Marseille, Newcastle, apparently. Amazon gonna tell me, or what? Oh, well. It's Balde. Over the left for Farhan. Come on. And ball! No. Farhan still got it. Oh, why is no one there? Now Pedro Neto could be in a bit of space. Oh, God. Pedro Neto. Kunde, please switch on. Newcastle scored. That's what the goal alert was. Harvey Barnes. God, he's loving scoring at the minute, doesn't he? Go on, Farhan. Oh, Gusto has the head start. Way! Gusto kicks it out of play. Basically slipped. Gonna throw in. That's why we put them under pressure. We put them under pressure, boys. That's what we've got to do. Exactly what we have to do in that situation. There's another goal alert. Oh no, just tell me that Newcastle scored. Oh. Never mind. It was just saying that Newcastle had scored. No doubt Alan Shearer's doing a little fist bump to himself. I wonder why he's not commenting on the Newcastle match for. It's a bit bizarre. Because you see, like, the likes of Gary Neville being allowed to commentate on, like, Man United matches and Jimmy Carragher allowed to do it, for, Liverpool. Yamal, Koundé. Harvey Barnes has turned into Robbie Savage. Oh, God. There's Yamal. Firmin. Oh, you go on the move. Noah. Lewandowski. It's an absolute mess in the box at the minute. Shearer's Amazon only. Well, I'm surprised he didn't want to just go there. I'm surprised he didn't just tell Amazon to get lost. I want to be there. Oh, shut up, Shearer. That's not a foul. Seen Pedro Neto got fouled by Kubazi. Like, what are you smoking? That's not a foul. Oh, my days. Alan Shearer might genuinely be clueless. Stick the match of the day. Well, he's not even on that now, is he? Or is he? I have no idea. I don't watch match of the day. There's Balde. De Jong. It is nice to have Frankie back in the midfield. I would say he was missed on Saturday, but he kind of wasn't really because we absolutely destroyed Bilbao in the end. And Koundé or the Firmin. Oh, this is a nice little play. Oh, Yamal tried to find Lewandowski with a back heel, but got intercepted by Trevor Chalobah. We've got back here. Caicedo's done well to stop Yamal. Oh, Raul will get there, surely. Yeah, thank you. I was going to say, if you allowed Pedro Neto to get there before you, then there would have been big problems. Very big problems. Referee! It's physicality! Oh my days. Lewandowski just won the header there against Reece James. And he gives the foul. Oh, ref, you are actually clueless. You are actually clueless, ref. Absolute donkey. Donkey. Oh, cheers, Reece James. Pass the ball to the main Yamal. Go on the main. Through Firmin. Look at the space for Farhan on the left. Yes. Oh, Farhan, you kind of wasted the opportunity now. You have to play backwards. Here's De Jong. That's a bit of an overhit pass, but it's fallen to Yamal anyway. The dream. There's a back for Koundé. Century for Eric. Just trying to save Chelsea. Press a bit. See if they make any mistakes. They're allowing Yamal quite a bit of space. Yamal crosses it in the box. Firmin! Oh! It's straight into the hands of Sanchez, unfortunately. Firmin is down. See the replay? Ref! Shut up, Shearer. God, Shearer's right up Chelsea's backside, isn't he? Is it just me, or is Alan Shearer up Chelsea's backside? It's just absolutely insane. Shearer might genuinely be worse than Robbie Savage. The guy might genuinely be worse than Robbie Savage. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, he might genuinely be worse than Robbie Savage. Right, here's Lamine Yamal. Remember versus Bruges and the ref blew the whistle when we had a corner. Yeah, that was... Although, to be fair, we were just terrible against Club Bruges, to be honest, Mitch. I thought we were lucky to even just get a draw, to be honest. I thought we were lucky just to even get a draw out of that game because the way we were defending. Christ. Well, I say defending. Defending. Like, oh, that was bad. That performance against Bruges. Nobody's worse than Robbie Savage. Steve McManaman, I think he's up there. Ali McCoist starting to get up there. I remember when we played Newcastle, all Ali McCoist was going on about was, oh, look how good Newcastle have been. Newcastle have been so great having them in Barcelona. Look at Newcastle do this. Newcastle this, Newcastle that. Shut up. Christ almighty. It's like all he was banging on about. Newcastle, Newcastle, Newcastle. And Christ. It was an annoying time, that. Very annoying. Very annoying. Go on, Lewandowski tried to play in Firmin. Ah, he couldn't get there in time. Oh! Ref, Sanchez took out Firmin. Ref? I think that needs to be looked at. Ref? Exactly, you literally just clattered Firmin. That should be a booking. He's just smashed right into him. Yes, he cleared the ball, but he's just smashed right into him. Sanchez loves a foul. What is Shearer banging on about? Just unlucky. Shut up, man. Christ, I'm off. I'm getting sick of Shearer. Honestly, Alan Shearer might be one of the worst pundits I've ever seen. One of the worst commentators I've ever heard. This guy is so unbelievably biased to Chelsea. It's unbelievable. How we doing, CP? How we doing? Cucurella. Caicedo. Neville is worse. I'd much rather take Gary Neville than Shearer at the minute. Offside. Doing good? Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good little drink. Ref! Yeah, exactly. That's the Val Balder. Nah, I'm all good, CP. I'll leave it to you. You are the Utrecht expert. It'd be a tough match, though. It'd be a tough match, that, up against Betis. Decent team. You gotta be careful of Anthony. You gotta be careful of Anthony. Mr. Anton. Isco as well. Did you see that Isco renewed his contract with Real Betis? But they only announced that he renewed his contract on their match. Ref! How's that not a foul? I mean, in a way, I kind of respect that he's letting a certain few things go, but at the same time, it's like, it's a blatant foul. Let's see the replay. He's literally caught the man. That's not a good challenge. He literally caught the man. The man should get a head kick out. Hey. Oh, I don't care what trim Yamal has. As long as he focuses on football, he can have whatever haircut he wants. I've always said the same with, like, Kunde. He's had, like, ridiculous hairstyles. As long as he focuses on the football, we're fine. You know what I mean? We've got no issue as long as he does his job. You can have whatever haircut you want. Even if there's, like, a pink Mohican. As long as he focused on the game, then it's fine. Even though I wouldn't recommend having a pink Mohican. Because that would just be weird. Yes, Juan Garcia! Why do people care about haircuts? I think it's just like, because if that player performs badly, people can just say, oh, it's because of his hair. It's because of his hair. That's why he's playing badly, because he's got a stupid haircut. He's got a stupid trim. You're too good at FM, you are, to be fair. I mean, it's Trevor Chalobah. Or Enzo Fernandez. Get the press in. Managed to lay it off for Cucurella. And over to Garnacho on this left-hand side. Nice voice crack. Oh, I get loads of voice cracks. Honestly, when I'm doing these watch-alongs, my record amount of voice cracks has probably been about 3 or 4. I honestly think I get a lot of voice cracks when I do watch-alongs. It's actually insane. The amount of voice cracks. The amount of voice cracks I get is insane. The high cut's gotta go. It's got to go. Oh, man. Anyway, here's Malo Gusto. Wesley Fofana. We need to be targeting their centre-backs, man. Like, Wesley Fofana is injury-prone, and Trevor Chalobah's nothing special. Like, he really is nothing special. And he's got Nacho. Got stuff Kunde. Oh, referee, man! It's a good... He got the... Christ almighty. Behave, he's never even touched him. Garnacho's a right bellend, he really is. No problem, Mr. Commento. Garnacho is an absolute bellend. Oh my god, I can't stand him. He literally never got touched there by Kunde and he goes down as if he's being shot. Oh my god, honest to god, it's crazy. Cucurella's a bigger bellend. Oh, I mean, I kind of respect Cucurella because he's ex-Barca, but Garnacho, I can't stand him. Like, he has the arrogance of Ronaldo, but the footballing ability of a turtle. That is literally Garnacho. He has the arrogance of Ronaldo, but the footballing ability of a turtle. Literally. No, he's not, Robert. It's Garnacho. Man, by some distance, it's Garnacho. Oh, crap! It's off. Oh, it's offside. Ooh. It's twice Chelsea have had the ball in the back of the net now. It's been offside. Well, not twice been offside, but twice ruled out. Oh. Yeah, he's off. Enzo's offside there. No worries, CP. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez was clearly offside there. Who's this person that's also on Amazon coverage? Is it like, is it Mark Clattenburg? Is it Mark Clattenburg? What are you checking? Enzo Fernandez was offside. Whether Chalobah touched the ball, let's see. Well, he's off. Chalobah's offside anyway. Chalobah's offside when the ball's kicked. So how does it matter? How can it matter anyway? Exactly. What was the point in checking? Chalobah was offside as well. So what's the point in checking? Oh my god. What a waste of time that is. Oh my god. What is the point in that? Chalobah was more offside than Enzo Fernandez? Dear me. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, crap. Esteval's played in Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! I skied it. Cheers. Cheers, Pedro Neto. See? That's why I'm not worried. Well, I'm worried about Esteval. That's the only attacker I'm worried about. In terms of the others, like Pedro Neto and Garnacho, not worried about them at all. If that was, like, say, João Pedro in that position, I would have been a hell of a lot more worried. But with Pedro Neto on his right foot, he's sending out the stadium. He's sending out a Stamford Bridge, never mind. He's skying it. Hey, mate, in the car park. If you look very closely, you can probably see the ball travelling at a distance. You can catch it from a distance. But yeah, we need to wake up here. We're allowing Chelsea a bit too much space, to be brutally honest. A bit too much time on the ball as well. We're allowing a bit too much time for them. And, of course, they are creating chances. He did sky it indeed, Mitch. Absolutely sent it. But that's what we want. We want Pedro Neto on his right foot. Get Pedro Neto on his right foot and we're fine. I'm still annoyed because we should really be 1-0 up because Ferran Torres missed that absolute sitter. Like, how does he miss that? Like, it's so annoying how he missed that. There's Esteval. Chelsea are really putting the pressure on at the minute. Enzo Fernandez. Over to Garnacho. Garnacho. Where couldn't he wake up? Terrible cross. See? Garnacho's crap. Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez shoots. Good block from Ferran. See, everybody's putting a shift in. That's all I like to see. Everyone is putting a shift in. Esteval. Oh, it's a good ball. Kabazi. Good stuff. Good defending. Good defending from Pau. Very good defending. Because that was a good ball from Esteval. Could have caused us a lot of problems. Could have caused us a lot of problems. Can we start pressing them, please? We're allowing them a bit too much time on the ball. Far too much time, if you ask me. And there's Moises Caicedo driving the ball forward for Chelsea. Inside for Esteval. Inside for Esteval. Well, Moon, you must have the stream on mute. So, how we doing? Oh, what a block. Balde. Dear me, that was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see what's saying on, yeah, it should be fine. Welcome to the TikTok stream, Moon. Here's Cucurella. Stay switch on! Oh! It's crept in now. Oh, for God's sake. How's that gone in? How on earth has that gone in? That is absolutely... How? How has that gone in? But anyway, Chelsea are 1-0 up, and to be honest, to get with the runner play, probably deserved. How on earth did that go in? How has that gone in? Let's see this. Cucurella's off. Cucurella's off. Cucurella's off. He's offside. Cucurella's off. He's off. He's offside. Cucurella's offside. Rule this out. Oh, Ferran, have you? Ferran, what are you doing? Cucurella was offside there, though. So realistically, we should be fine. Oh, it hits off Koundé. It hits off Ferran. Koundé and Ferran getting in a right mix-up, and then... Oh, God, that's absolutely shocking. That's offside. What? Cucurella was offside, you cheating! Well, it's a Koundé own goal, apparently. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Cucurella was offside there. That's an absolute joke. Whatever. There's still plenty of time. We can bounce back. We can bounce back. Now, Ferran... I'm going to be really annoyed. I'm really annoyed now with Ferran. Really, really annoyed. Use Enzo Fernandez. Don't let it get to 2. Garnacho. Garnacho, big block. Gusto, we look rattled at the minute. Jesus Christ. Trimmer's offside every time he goes in the opponent's half. But he was offside there. Cucurella was offside there. But as per usual, the referee is just an absolute clueless clown and decides, you know what, nah, we'll give it to Chelsea. Barca against the world, literally. Yeah, but either way, we need to wake up here, because this has not been good enough. We haven't done anything really good since the absolute sitter miss from Ferran. Since that absolute sitter of a miss from Ferran, then we've done absolutely nothing this game. Absolutely nothing this game. That just should not... But either way, the Chelsea's goal should not have stood there. Like, ridiculous. Cucurella's miles offside. Ugh. Cucurella was miles offside. Absolute disgrace. But, whatever. We move. How we doing, Josh? How we doing? There's Balder. Ferran. Come on, man. You doing good? Nice. Trangasaya, you chilling? Nice. Can I do the World Cup? I will be doing watch-alongs for the World Cup. Colin, how we doing? Welcome to the TikTok stream. There's Jamal. Ref! I swear down this ref. He's a pig, him. Cheating pig. Honest to God. 2 a.m. to watch England. I hope we're not on at 2 a.m., but like, I will be doing England watch-alongs at the World Cup, that's for sure. Yeah, this referee's a cheating pig. Absolutely not, Colin. Barca. Barca all the way. You can see by the shirts as well. See by the shirts as well. Are they saying same old What do you mean? Same old Chelsea! Always cheating! That's what yous have done. You cheating rats. Oh, now Araujo's booked as well. Absolute. How much did you pay the ref? Visca Barca indeed, Colin. I think Chelsea have paid off this ref. How are we doing, Wigan? I mean, don't get me wrong, this ref's just bad anyway, but I do indeed, Wigan. How could I forget you? How could I forget you? You're the only viewer that I'm aware of that's from Wigan. But how we doing? How we doing? Oh, Caicedo, he's having a good game, to be fair. He's having a good game, to be fair. Moises Caicedo. Second half, I think we're going to need Rafinha. I'm not going to lie. I think Rafinha might have to be a half-time substitution at this rate. Maybe even bring on Rashford as well. There's Balde driving forward. There's off for Farron on the left. Inside. I mean, Yamal. Oh, I didn't really get a proper connection on the ball there. Unfortunately. I'm still annoyed. Who's been our best player, or just the best player in general? Best player for us, I would probably say... Have we not scored against Sanchez yet? God knows. We should have, because Ferran Torres missed an absolute sitter earlier on at 0-0. Who's been our best player? I probably would say... God, it's hard to really say, to be honest. Maybe Balde. But then in terms of overall, I probably would say Caicedo. Oh, crap. It's offside. Way, Garnacho! Bellend. Oh, things. Right, let's just say this. Cucurella was offside. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, get lost. A literal stud! Oh my god, are you taking the absolute mick? Cucurella was offside? I don't care. They've literally done it by this amount of a stud keeping him on. Oh my god, is it Lamine Yamal? Lamine? Oh, you should have crossed it there with your right foot. How's that a goal kick? Yamal should have crossed that in with his right foot, though. I have to admit. That's literally hit Cucurella last. Why don't I like Garnacho? Because he's a bellend. Enough said. Garnacho's a bellend. Enough said. This referee's an absolute corrupt pig. You'll be right back. No worries, Colin. No worries. These officials are a joke. Absolute joke. State of these. Thank you for the follow on TikTok, Colin. Appreciate it. But yes, to answer your question, Josh, Garnacho's a bellend. That's all I'll say on the matter. Say any more, I'll probably get taken off of all the streaming platforms. Well, all the platforms I'm on. That I'm live on right now. No, honestly, Cometo, this referee, these officials have been absolute disgrace. You want to know, Cucurella, yeah? He was offside in the build-up to Chelsea's goal, right? But the semi-automated offside shown that he was onside. Well, onside because of one of our defenders' sliver of a stud off the back of their boot, keeping him on. Like, it's an absolute joke, man. Absolute joke. He was clearly offside. We're not... Right? It's just ridiculous that they're going to that extreme to go off one stud off a boat, keeping someone onside. A joke. We shouldn't be going like that deep. He's blatantly offside. And this referee's a corrupt pig. I mean, I already knew that because obviously he was the referee that allowed Dumfries to clear the ball out of the penalty area with his hand. So, we already knew how bad this fool was. It was Eric Garcia. Frankie de Jong. We still haven't really been that good, though, I've got to be honest. Other than the sitter that was missed from Ferran Torres, we haven't really done that much. We've looked vulnerable defensively. I mean, we always are going to look vulnerable defensively because of the way we play, but still, it's just a bit too open. It's a bit too open. That's the issue. Fran Garcia. Kwazi. Come on, man. Come and show a bit of urgency, please. Somebody give him an option. Ferran, you're not doing enough. He's going to be kicking himself as well. Because realistically, this should probably be 1-1. This should probably be 1-1, but because of Ferran missing an absolute sitter. Like, my God. I'm so annoyed with that. If that ends up deciding this match, I'm going to be fuming. Oh, Firmin, you had to pass it there. So poor decision making over and over again as well whenever we have the ball. It's not good enough. There's Estevao. Pedro Neto. You're thinking of a shot, I can tell. There's off for Garnacho on this left-hand side. Garnacho cutting in. There's a back off for Cucurella. The decision making from some of the players has been very poor as well. Like, Firmin had to release the ball there. And Yamal should have crossed one of the crosses in with his right foot. Like, you're not Iron Robin the mean. You can do stuff with your right foot. Like, my days. Just so frustrating. Decision making needs to be better. We need to show a bit of urgency. Oh, come on, man. And then when we get a chance in front of goal, we need to be clinical. Ref. Not even you, a corrupt pig like you, can not deny that's a foul. And a booking, thank you. Gusto with a yellow card. And rightfully so. And rightfully so. Even this corrupt pig of a referee can even admit that that was a foul. Come on, man. If we can get at least the equaliser before half-time, that would be huge. Just completely change the team talk. Because I can imagine Hansi Flick is not happy with this right now. There's Lower. Oh, man. He can't control the ball. This first half's been grim. From our point of view, anyway. Get up, man, Gusto. Get up. God, Lewandowski just can't control the ball anymore. That's the thing, he just can't control the ball anymore. Yeah, let's have a look at the goal, Shower. The goal that should never have stood because Cucurella was stood in a miles offside position. But no, the referee's being paid by Chelsea, so, you know. Same old Chelsea always cheating. Same old Chelsea always cheating. Quite literally. Quite literally. But either way, if we can just get this an equaliser before half-time. Oh my God. Oh, Balde, thank you. Yeah, Balde has definitely been our best player anyway. 100%. He's definitely been our best player by quite some distance as well, actually. Quite some distance as well. I think we're definitely going to need Rafinha for this second half. Hell, even Rashford as well. You can't have them both on because you'd have to take off Lewandowski. Honestly, half time, take off Ferran for Rafinha. And then see how Lewandowski gets on for the start of the second half, and then if he's not doing much then bring on Rashford. Bring on Rashford. Oh, come on, man. Just looks so flat at the minute. Decision-making's been poor. Defending at times has been poor. In front of goal, the absolute sitter from Varane. Poor. Oh, referee, man. Dear me. This is just not going to plan, is it? This is not going to plan one bit. Rashford looks how I feel right now, sat on that bench. Rashford looks how I feel. Terrible so far from us. Terrible. Oh, you know all about Rashford being at his best there, Alan Shearer. You put 2 past your boys. Come on, man. Step it up. Show a bit of urgency. Oh, yeah. Oh, just realised the Araujo's on a yellow. Araujo's been sent off. Right, we are really up against it now. Oh, the referee just couldn't wait, could he? He couldn't wait. The fat, corrupt pig couldn't wait to send one of our players off. Oh, but it was a stupid challenge from Araujo, to be fair. It was a stupid challenge, to be honest, but... What are you doing there, though? Poor from Araujo. Again, he's costing us in a Champions League game. Absolutely costing us again in the Champions League. The same, he did it against PSG a few years ago in the quarterfinal. He's done it again. Araujo is a liability in these big games. He's an absolute liability. Well, we're absolutely done for. Well, we're done for. This has been an absolute nightmare first off. Ferran Torres and Araujo on fraud watch. Quite literally. Ferran and Araujo on fraud watch. 2 minutes of added time, is that it? Oh my god. What is Araujo thinking there? Well, I don't even know what he got his first yellow card for. Like, what did he even get the yellow for? That's what I want to know. What did he even get his first yellow card for? Like, that's what I still don't understand. This game could have been so different if Ferran Torres could actually score in a big match. Ferran, man. Is he just a small game player? Because that might just be the case. Is Ferran Torres just a small game player? That might honestly be the case. Eric's now dropped back into the centre-back position. And now, obviously, we have less of a body in the midfield now. So, yeah, cheers, Araujo. Cheers, Araujo, for putting in an absolutely stupid challenge when you're on a yellow card. I don't know what you're thinking. God. Sub off Ferran, please. Second half, please, sub off Ferran. Sub him off. He's honestly been dreadful. That's sitter. And then after that, he's been absolutely pathetic. Just get him off, honestly. Just get him off. Oh my god, Araujo once again looks like he's cost us in the Champions League. Boo! Dear me. Poor first half. Absolutely poor first half. Woeful. Woeful. Araujo getting sent off. Ferran missing an absolute sitter. Nightmare first half. Absolute nightmare first half. And I'm not listening to all these lot on Amazon going, oh, look how good Chelsea have been. England's superiority. Shut up. Get off. Right. Oh, it's Football 11. Oh. Football 11. Barca. Roma. I swear, if Araujo has cost us another game in the Champions League, I'm not going to be very happy. Barca Roma. It's going to be Pjanic. Oh, I forgot. Got in caps. Other than Pjanic. Juventus? Oh, could have still been him. What's going on here? Barca, Roma, Juventus. Hey, mate. They last club. Arsenal? Oh! Chesney. Oh my god. They call me Chesney. Poster. Man City captains. Vincent Kompany. Pretty sure Aguero was their captain. He wasn't? I could have swore he was. Whatever. Yeah, well, basically safe to say that was a pretty poor first half from us. I'm not gonna lie. Man United, Liverpool, Michael Owen. Man United, Tottenham. Ericsson. Man United, Barca. Could go with a few options. Alexis Sanchez, Ibrahimovic. Goes Zlatan. Oh. Man City, Tottenham. Kyle Walker. Man City, Liverpool. Sterling. So at least my ball knowledge is there. Don't me. At least my ball knowledge is there. Barca might not be playing well at the minute, but at least my ball knowledge is like keeping up well. Man City, Barca. Go with Claudio Bravo. Go with Ferran. Not for that first half. Not for that first half. Oh, even better. Yeah. Right. Madrid, Tottenham, Modric. Madrid, Liverpool. Fabinho. And then Madrid, Barcelona. R9. Go R9. We don't want to mention a certain Portuguese winger. No, thank you. Teneville, what we got? Aston Villa 2023-24 most matches. Kamara. Okay, he's apparently not on there yet. Kamara. Nice one. Lucas Digne. Oh, he's further down. Nice one. Emi Martinez. McGinn. Big John McGinn. What's the other Champions League scores? Well, it's half time. I'll have a quick look. Bodo Glimt are beating Juventus. Oh my god. Dortmund are beating Villarreal. Bayer Leverkusen are beating not Chelsea, Man City. Oh my god. Few upsets there. Newcastle are winning, of course. Bilbao still 0-0. Slavia Prague and Napoli are drawn 0-0 with Karabakh. Good old Karabakh. So if it stays like this, where does this leave us in the Champions League? Oh Christ, we'll be 15th. Oh god, if it stays like this, we'll be 15th in the Champions League phase. That's not ideal. That is not ideal, and we'll be, I mean, still about 2 points off the top 8, so it's not the end of the world, but not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Anyway, Watkins. Jamaica? Oh, Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey. Derby, yes. Forgot about most of the Derby, Robert. Douglas Luiz, yeah. Douglas Luiz. Matty Cash, yes, the famous Paul. The famous Paul. Yuri Tielemans. Who's this other English one? Oh, Rogers. Not Rogers. It's not Morgan Rogers. It's not Morgan Rogers. Konza. I think it's either Konza or Mings. Esri Konza. If it wasn't Esri Konza, it would have been Tyrone Mings. You just know. You just know. What's the other tenable? Players with the most combined appearances for Barcelona and Chelsea since 1990. 1990? Holy hell. Fabregas. Cesc Fabregas. Mings was injured. Yeah, but fair enough. But usually when you think of Aston Villa, you think of Aston Villa English these days. Watkins, Konza, and Mings. Those are like the main three you think of. Oh, I don't even want to say this. Ferran Torres sitter again. Oh, God, is it going to come on? I don't know. Thankfully not. Thankfully not. Right. Most combined appearances. Cesc Fabregas. But Aubameyang? Surely not. Surely not Aubameyang. Aubameyang? No, he didn't play that much for Chelsea though, did he? Chelsea, Barca. Christensen? I'm just trying to think of players who have played for both clubs. Obviously, Fabregas, Aubameyang, Christensen. He's the Ferran Torres miss. Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. How did he miss that? If he scores there, it's a completely different game. Oh, Christ. God, I'm trying to think. Chelsea, Barca. I've heard there's some obvious ones, but you know what? I'm going to risk it. Christensen. Christensen. Oh, he is on there. What, Aubameyang? Maybe not. Yeah, not Aubameyang. Rashford's warming up, I can see. We're going to need a sub, Hansi, and take off Ferran, because Ferran's been a disgrace. Rashford Cook, hopefully. So Fabregas, Christensen. Or Pedro. Pedro, of course. Go Pedro. Pedro's number 1. Any of us we can think of? Any of us we can think of? Pedro. can. Nice. Pedro Cesc Fabregas, Christensen. Oh, God, why am I struggling so much? I feel like this should be easy. I feel like this should be easy, but I'm struggling big style. Oh my God, Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o, of course. Eto'o. Aubameyang's not new. We've already established that. Pedro Fabregas, Christensen, Eto'o. Dear me. Chelsea, Barca, Chelsea, Barca, Chelsea, Barca. Chelsea, Barca. God. Why does this hurt my head? I feel like this should be easy. Who? Well, I'll put him, but... there's two of them. Albert or Jean-Marc. Which one? Albert or Jean-Marc? Albert. Albert. There we go. Mr. Albert. Cucurella never really played for us. Yeah, it will be. I don't think he'll be on here. And if Aubameyang wasn't, then surely Cucurella isn't. God damn me. Deary me. I'll put that. Good Johnson. There's three of them. There's three of them. There's three of them. Which one? There's three. We've got Edu. Oh, Edu. Thank you. Gracias. Yep, he's on there. But they all said Good Johnson from what I'd seen. We need 5, 8, 9, and 10. We need 5, 8, 9, and 10. Do I risk putting Cucurella? Do I risk putting Cucurella? You see, I don't... Oh, Deco. Deco. Deco, Deco, Deco. Deco. The less said about Deco, the better. Charisma. When did he play for Chelsea? Nope, not him. Not Charisma. To be honest, I only know Charisma in playing at like Besiktas, I'm pretty sure it was. That's all I know about Charisma. That's all I know about Charisma. That's all I know about Charisma. Why is this so tough? Like, I really feel like this shouldn't be this tough, but it is for some reason. Like, it really is feeling like incredibly tough. Like, I don't know why. I'm gonna risk Cucurella. I'm probably wrong, but I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, it's wrong. Oh, that's right! Cucurella was right. Well then. I'll take that. Obviously, most of those appearances will be for Chelsea, but... Hey, oh, we move. We move. We move. And why is the little comment right? Yeah, it must be on Amazon's end. Oh, Chelsea are making a sub. Oh, we're going to have to forget this. It's the second half. And Chelsea are making a sub. Santos is coming on for Gusto. Right, so Reece James will go into the back into midfield. What number is Santos? 20. Find out the answers. Well, hang on, I'll do this and then I'll find out the answers for you. Rashford's coming on as well. Oh, I've left it not in caps. Oh. Yep, Farhan's off. Rightfully so. Get off the pitch. Small game player. Where the hell's Gusto? Small game player. I've seen the light. Rashford should have started. Rashford. What were the answers? Quickly find out the answers for you. Just put Messi. Right, what were the answers? I'll tell you what the answers were. Oh, Marcus Alonso. How did I forget about him? And then someone called Giuliano Belletti. Alonso and Giuliano Belletti. How did I forget about Marcus Alonso? Right, vamos, boys. Let's have a better second half, please. Because, boy, we definitely need it. I am glad that Amazon's commentary is not working, because now I don't have to listen to Alan Shearer. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, I don't have to listen to Alan Shearer. Oh, this ref, man, he's going to be just as bad as what he was in the first half. Christ almighty. Sick of this ref. Let's have a better second half, please, lads. I mean, I know we're going to be up against it being with 10 men, but blame Araujo for that one. Blame Araujo for that one. What is he doing? He knows he's on a yellow card as well. Oh, I need to update the subs thing. I need to update my graphics on Twitch and YouTube. Interesting why they've brought on Andres Santos and not like a striker. Garnacho, thankfully it's straight at Juan Garcia, thankfully. Thankfully, that's straight at Juan Garcia. Oh my god, I'm still fuming with Varane. I am still absolutely fuming with Varane. Like, if he scores that chance, he absolutely wasted. This is a completely different game. Like, best centre half. Well, but he's only started to be crap after that that mistake he did against PSG when he got himself sent off. Like that was when he started to become bad. He's never really recovered after that. And he's done the same again. He's not learning. He's not learning from his mistakes, and if you've got a player like that, then it's not good. And that's meant to be the captain of the club. Talk about worrying signs. Talk about worrying signs. That is definitely one of them. Like Caicedo, Reece James. That's the vow. That's the vow. They need a century for Caicedo. Don't let him shoot, because he has got a good shot on him. Moises Caicedo. He does have a very good shot on him, to be fair. He does have a very good shot on him, to be fair. Oh, wait, Santos is 17. Is he? Oh, I thought he was 20. He's 17. Why the hell is he number 17? It's a bit bizarre. That's a bit bizarre. What's happening with Barca? When are they going to score the better side? I wish I could agree with you, little tasty, but based on that first half, definitely not the better team. And to sum it up nicely, Ferran Torres missed an absolute sitter, and Araujo is a stupid idiot. That's the best way I can sum it up. Getting himself sent off. Like, it's gonna be such a it's gonna be such an uphill battle. I mean, it was gonna be anyway after going 1-0 down, but then being with 10 men now. Araujo, why is it happening all the time? Araujo constantly costing us in the Champions League. Oh my god, he always does something stupid. He never learns. And if you've got players that are never going to learn, then you're never going to win anything. It's as simple as that. And here's De Jong. Over to Koundé. Oh, Caicedo. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll just show a bit of intent and a bit of urgency this time, though. Because we need to show it in the second half. He can learn not to do stupid stuff like that, Robert. That's what he can do. He can learn not to do ridiculous challenges like that when he's on a yellow card. Absolute donkey. Christ almighty. Absolute donkey. Oh, God, here comes Chelsea again. Garnacho. Oh, he sent Koundé. It's 2-0, isn't it? Oh, Juan Garcia. He nearly got a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. The shot. Oh, wait. It's disallowed. Oh, it's been saved there. Chelsea did make it 2-0, but we're being saved by the offside flag. Oh, cheers, Garnacho. Woo! That fraud went offside. That fraud went offside. Can we wake up, though? Like, can we please wake up? I mean, I know we're down to 10 men and we're up against it, but, like, oh, come on, man. Here's Estevao. He gets the shot off. It's blocked. Come on, Firmin. Right decision. Release the ball. Dear me. Yamal. Oh, my God. Yamal's having a stinker tonight. That's better. But pass the ball! Oh, my God. At least he's won a free kick. Well, but Cucurella's been booked. Cucurella's been booked. But Yamal, oh, wait, man. You've got to pass the ball. You're not Messi. Pass the ball. Hey, my God. But yeah, Cucurella's been booked now. Koundé in possession of the ball. Yamal hits it off of Cucurella. At least we get it through in. I mean, controversial take. But I think we should sub Yamal off and bring on Rafinha. Because I mean, Yamal's on an absolute stinker tonight. Genuinely. Absolute stinker. There's Rashford. He's trying to find lower, but it's nowhere near. What are you doing, Rashford? And here comes Wesley Fofana on the ball for Chelsea. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho, they're putting decent stuff here, Chelsea. Good stuff, Eric. Thank you. At least someone's actually trying. Dear me. Right, Rashford. Oh my God, what are you doing? Nobody's passing the ball. It's just basic things that you're not doing. And then here comes Garnacho for Chelsea. Good block from Koundé to force the corner again for Chelsea. Hey, my God. What are we doing? Maresca's been booked. Aubameyang and De Zerbi. Well, has Aubameyang scored? What, did Aubameyang score? I haven't seen an update. He scored a double? Oh. Well, I'd give to have Aubameyang right now. There you go. Obama who? Obama what? Aubameyang. This is the there. Just realised this is the Aubameyang derby. Scored 2 in 45 minutes. Damn. Get out. Jesus. Reece James's deliveries are a bit concerning. My God, Yamal, why are you making Garnacho look like a competent footballer? What a... Such a poor performance from so many players. What was the point in smashing Bilbao and getting, like, good momentum after being back to the Camp Nou? Just to put this in? Just to put this so-called performance in? Like, what are you doing? Rashford. Yamal. Or De Jong. A bit of urgency, man. Dear me, the pass is terrible. And now Estevao in for Chelsea. He's still going, Estevao. Still going, and he smashed it in 2-0. Hey, my God. This is what happens when you don't do the basics. And when you don't play as a team, this is exactly what happens. You let them go, and you let them score. Honest to God. It's embarrassing the way these lot are playing. Yamal, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic performance from him and the whole team. 2-0 Chelsea. Shocking performance. Absolutely disgusting performance. Every single one of these players is a disgrace. Coming to play a game like this in the Champions League, playing like this. It's absolutely pathetic. It really is. They should be embarrassed. Not fit to wear the shirt. The way they're playing right now. Honestly, I'd do a much better job than half of these. I would do a significantly better job than half of these lot right now. Because I tell you what, I'd get out and at least fight for the badge. They're not fighting for the badge. Not a single one of these players is fighting for the badge right now. Not a single one. It's an absolute disgrace. I said, Estevao, gotta keep an eye on him. Did we? No. Whatever, Robert. At the end of the day, I'd at least fight for the badge. None of these lot are fighting for anything. There's no fight. There's no desire. There's no determination. They're just lazy, fat, money-grabbing pigs. That's just basically what it is right now. They're playing like a bunch of losers. Right? What is going on? Hey, wake up. This is not us at all. This is not us whatsoever. Leverkusen are 2-0 up against Man City. At least we're not the only team having an absolute disaster class. At least we're not the only team having an absolute disaster class tonight. It's Man City again, absolutely pummeled by Leverkusen. So, I mean, at least we're not the only team losing to a pretty bang average team. But, whatever. And Man City have 11 men. We have 10. Ugh. Look at this, man. Nobody's pressing! Press, you lazy bellends! Honest to God. I can get with Lewandowski. He's quite old. He's 37. Fair enough. But Yamal, you're not pressing. Firmin, you're not pressing. Rashford, you're not pressing. Press, you lazy bellends. We're 2-0 down. Honest to God. Hey, Jesus Christ. And now Chelsea are in again. Estevao. Thank you, Eric. At least someone's actually trying to defend. Albeit not very well, but at least you're trying to defend. Jesus Christ. Absolute joke. Robert, he's literally been on the pitch the whole game. Do I think Barca will win? Not right now, Colin, no. We don't even look like scoring, never mind winning. Because quite simply, Nobody's playing for the shirt. Not a single one of these Barcelona players have played well tonight. I did say Balde was our best player in the first half, but scratch that, no one's been good. Absolutely nobody's been good. Absolutely nobody. Oh, Garnacho's off at least. That absolute rat is off. At least that's something. So I imagine Pedro Neto's going to go over to the left, and then Delap will be obviously up front. Well, at least that rat's off. We're genuinely making Chelsea look like well beaters. That's the thing. If this was last season, we would have slapped them about 5-0. But well, I don't know what it is, but this season we're just embarrassing. Even though we have a better goalkeeper, we're just embarrassing. We lost our best defender and didn't bother to replace him. It's just pathetic. There's nothing, no two ways about it. And the man I blame for that is Deco. You get rid of our best defender and you don't bother replacing him. Are you thick or are you just stupid? My God. Not a single one of these. Bring on Rafinha, Hansi. At least Rafinha would actually fight for the badge. Not a single one of these is. Look at them all. Just walking about. Look at them. Yamal, press, you lazy donkey. Oh my God. Press him. What are you doing? You just stood there. Oh my God. Rashford, press, man. We're just going to let them pass on their own half. Oh my. Right, Rafinha is coming on. Thank the Lord. Yes, I'm aware it's not FIFA, Robert, but at the end of the day, in this system, you need to be pressing. And if you're not pressing, then the whole system falls apart. It's as simple as that. I can understand we're not going to be able to press all the time for 90 minutes. But at the end of the day, there's been no pressing. There's been no pressing from the get-go other than that moment where Ferran Torres missed the absolute sitter at 0-0. That was the only time we actually bothered to press. Besides then, we've not bothered. Just sheer, utter laziness. Take off your Yamal, please. Lewandowski, fine. Rashford can go up front. It's not been Lewa's night. Not been Lewa's night. Whose night has it been? In a Barca shirt, absolutely nobody. All a bunch of absolute frauds tonight. Christensen on as well. Who's he come on for? Who's he come on for? Amazon, you donkeys. Hey, my God. At least I'm having to listen to the Shearer, though. That's at least something. Hansi, why have you brought on Christensen? Firmin. Oh, my God. What is that? Why on earth have you brought on Christensen for Firmin? Oh, my God. I'm gone. What is these substitutions? Oh, my God. What are you doing? Damage limitation. Sure feels like it. I mean, I know Olmo's been crap this season, but just bring him on. Just bring Olmo on. I know he's been crap, but they... I'm losing my mind here. I'm losing my mind. Trying to talk about this bull crap. But again, Yamal is not pressing. Look at Rafinha. He's pressing. Why is no one else? You lazy turds. Press. Oh, shut up, moaning Yamal. You've been terrible all game. Jesus, man. And Caicedo. Trevor Chalobah. But not, honestly, dude, if Ferran scores that chance, it's such a completely different game. Absolutely fuming with Ferran. I'm fuming with Ferran and I'm fuming with Araujo. It's not once Araujo's done that. He's done that many times now, where he's cost us in the Champions League. He just can't play in these big games. It's as simple as that. From now on, I don't want to see Ronald Araujo in a starting 11 in a Champions League game, in a big game like this. I don't want to see it. He's not good enough. He's a mistake waiting to happen. It's literally as simple as that. Honestly, I'd rather Gerard Martin. I'd rather Gerard Martin. I'd rather Christensen. I'd rather, I don't know, some kid from La Masia. Because they're not a mistake waiting to happen. Araujo is in the Champions League, again, in the big games. Hey, honest to God. Mazuaku is not a centre-back, and he's crap. So, you're basically replacing a ticking time bomb with a pile of crap. And, yeah, I don't want a pile of crap, thanks. So, yeah, Chelsea have now have a throw-in. Oh, my God. Mathieu. Honestly, I would take Mathieu at this point. Get Mathieu out of that clothes shop he's working at in France. Get him out of there and, yeah. He'd do a job more than Araujo in the Champions League. Oh my God. This is why we need a centre-back in January. I swear to God, if Deco seriously still thinks that we don't need to sign a defender in January, then he... I can't say what I want to say because I'd get my channel taken down, but... Oh my God, it's... ridiculous. I can tell you're happy. What's your name on TikTok? Funds. You can tell you're happy. Please no spamming, please. I'd appreciate that. Get you happy, but no need for the spam. Yamal. Oh my God. Can you just focus on the game instead of whinging? You're turning into Bruno Fernandes. Does that mean Yamal, or is it Bruno Fernandes in disguise? Christ almighty. Just a constant whinging. Dear me. Being very dislikable this match for Yamal. Right, Rafinha. Oh my God, why is nobody making... Help him out! God! Well, Deco needs the sack then. I mean, I've said it for ages, Deco's incompetent, so... If we actually bothered to sign a replacement for Inigo Martinez, then the Champions League would have been within our reach. But no, he thinks, oh, you know what, we'll get rid of our best defender, yeah? Let him go on a free to Saudi Arabia, yeah? And then, you know what, we'll bother replacing him. Yeah, we'll just get rid of our best defender on a free to Saudi Arabia. And then not bother getting a replacement. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I honestly hate Deco. If I seen Deco in the street, oh my God. Well, people said that last season, Robert, and look what happened. Look what happens when you get rid of your best defender and don't replace him. This. There's a reason why Araujo barely played last season, and he was a rotation player. And I think we've seen now why. We've seen now why that was the case. Because he simply isn't good enough. He simply isn't good enough in big games like this in Champions League. He isn't good enough. Time and time again, he's going to cost the team. We've got a free kick here, at least. We got a free kick here. Hansi, your tactics tonight have been absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. The lineup was dreadful. The tactics have been dreadful. The substitutions. We're bringing on Christensen for Fermin Lopez. That basically just admits that we're basically beat. That's terrible. Like, my God. Rafinha with a free kick whipped in. Straight Sanchez. Now Chelsea on a counter-attack. Pedro Neto. We've made him look like prime Messi. Big save from Joan Garcia. So, Joan Garcia, he's the only one who can hold his head up high right now. Genuinely, if it weren't for him, there's God dread to imagine what the score would have been. I dread to imagine what the score would have been if it went for Joan Garcia. Thank you, Joan, for actually, giving a crap. Oh, my days. The rest of yous can go and do one. Yeah. God, these players. I don't understand how they've gone from being really good last season to this. Like, it makes no sense. Even Amazon's had enough of the match. Even Amazon's had enough of the match. To be fair, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I've had enough. I've had enough. Oh, God. Here they come again. Esteval. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, God. Whipped in again. Delap. Wide. I've got to admit, this is one of the worst performances that we've had this season. Honestly, not even just this season. This is one of the worst performances we've had in years. Like, this is honestly up there as one of the worst games I've seen Barca play. Genuinely. We have been so bad tonight, it's unbelievable. So bad. Horrendously bad. Embarrassingly bad. Like, we're literally playing like what Bilbao were the other night, on Saturday. It's like the rules were reversed. Chelsea are us and we're Bilbao. Hey, my days. It's just not good enough, man. See, at least Rafinha presses. That's what no one else has offered. Rafinha offered that press. Unlike the rest of these lazy, money-grabbing assholes. Rafinha actually pressed. That's what Rafinha offers. That's why he should be the #1 captain. Screw Araujo. It should be... Screw Ter Stegen and Araujo. Rafinha should be the captain. End of story. End of story. Absolutely end of story. Oh my God. Anyone gonna bother pressing? Thank you, Christensen. At least you're trying. Against your former team. And now Chelsea have another opportunity, potentially. Pedro Neto. Through for Enzo Fernandez. He squared it for Delap. It's offside, thankfully. Take it, mate. This is just ridiculous at this point. It's very tight, that, from Enzo Fernandez. Oh, my God. The checking VAR thing. Ugh. The checking it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was given, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it was given, to be honest. I thought you'd say that, Robert. They're gonna give it. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna give it. It's given 3-0. Right, just sack this game off. Like, Araujo, leave the club immediately. Ferran Torres, leave the club immediately. Use two are a disgrace to the badge. Oh my god. I hope I'll not get booed off. I feel sorry for all those Barca fans in that away end that have spent their hard-earned money to go and watch this crap. I hope they get booed off. It's an absolute disgrace, the performance they've put in tonight. Well, you're blind then, Robert, because the away end's absolutely packed. At least I don't know if it will be now, but it certainly was. Fouled it, put them on. Very sore loser. Of course, I'm going to be a sore loser because the fact is we haven't bothered turning up. If we had bothered to turn up and got beat, I would have said, oh, fair enough, the Chelsea were the better team on the day. But the fact is, we haven't bothered to turn up. Not a single one of these players has actually bothered to turn up tonight. It's an absolute disgrace from everybody involved. From the players all the way to Hansi Flick. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. The only reason Chelsea deserved this win is because we didn't bother to turn up. It's a completely different game if Ferran Torres actually bothers to score a goal and if Araujo isn't thick and doesn't get himself sent off. Anyway, Gittins came on for Pedro Neto. Is that even how you spell his name? I'm pretty sure it's double T. It's double T. De Jong. I guess all I can hope for now really is a consolation. I don't even think that will come. We play all night and we won't score. You don't want to hear from Madrid fans? Well, at least we actually have lost to a decent team, Mitch. Madrid couldn't even beat Elche, so just remind them of that. If any Madrid fans come around, just remind them of Elche. Just remind them of Elche, so we'll say that. They couldn't even beat Elche. So poor. Unbelievably poor tonight. Not one player has bothered to turn up. Not a single one. Barca couldn't beat Madrid. Robert, Lewandowski was missing. Rafinha was missing. It's more embarrassing for Madrid, actually, because we had that many players, yet they only beat us 2-1. Oh, God, here's Esteval. Could end up being 4. Thank God, Rangos here. It's more telling of Madrid, the fact that they couldn't beat us when we were at our lowest, in terms of injuries and this, that, and the other. What, De Jong? He's been embarrassing tonight, De Jong. Worst players on the pitch. De Jong, Yamal, and Ferran when he was on, and then Araujo when he was on. Worst players on the pitch were them. Absolutely embarrassing. Just aren't fit enough to wear the shirt for this match. It's as simple as that. Not a single one of these players is being fit enough to wear this shirt. It's as simple as that. They don't deserve to wear the shirt. Don't deserve to wear this shirt. You're a disgrace to the shirt. And get off your mouth. Poor. Absolutely poor. Woeful. Be ashamed. Be absolutely ashamed. Gerard Martin and all moron. Be absolutely ashamed of yourself. And so he should be, because all he's done is cry. He's literally done his best Bruno Fernandes impression. Poor. Unbelievably poor. Just end the game now, really. Olmo. Order Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh! Forced to save out Sanchez. God, we're actually forced to save out of him. Way. We actually done something in front of goal. Dear me. It's not Flick's fault. I mean, yes, he is partially to blame, Hansi Flick, for this. For the ways the tactics have been. But at the end of the day, it's the players that are mostly responsible for this. Because they're not willing to press. They're not willing to play for each other. Not willing to do the basics. It's as simple as that. The players are to blame for this. They're not fit enough. They're not good enough. They're not fit enough. They're not good enough. And it's just simply, well, that's it. They're an embarrassment to the club. An embarrassment to the club. An embarrassment to those poor fans that have had to spend probably hundreds of pounds, or euros, to get flights, to get tickets to the match, just to watch this crap. It's an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Hold their heads in shame. Hold their heads in shame. That is all I'm gonna say. Hold their heads in shame. Yeah, Esteval's off, so is Reece James. Who the Chempong and George are on. One of them was George, like 40 something. Nice 32. This team is honestly, I agree. But even with Pedri, I honestly feel like it's just honestly, Max. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to really describe it. Really, the players aren't playing like what they were last season. There's no pressing. There's no urgency. There's no fight. There's no like determination to play for each other. Getting the basics wrong. There's just so much wrong right now, and it's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. There's just so much wrong with this club right now that's unbelievable. And we're allowing an absolute clown like Deco to be our sporting director. The main Firmin, De Jong, none of them are passing. Yeah, literally exactly that. Exactly that. Yamal was pathetic when he was on the pitch. So unbelievably selfish. It's like what Flick said at the start of the season. Egos. Egos are what is going to kill this team. And he's been proven right. Egos are killing this team. It's an absolute joke. There were no egos last season. Everybody played for each other. They fought for each other. They pressed for each other. They attacked for each other. Passed the ball to each other. Run through brick walls for each other. Is that happening this season? No, it's not happening. Because there's egos. The people thinking, I'm too good to press. They're not press. I don't need to press. I'm too good. Oh, I don't need to defend. I'm X, Y, and Z. My name's this and I can do that. You play as the team or you do one. You do what the gaffer says or you don't play. That's the way I see it. Cry all you want to your poxy little agents, because at the end of the day, you're meant to play football. I don't care what you do off the pitch, whether you have your stupid little parties, or you have your stupid little haircuts, or you put your stupid Instagram stories out there going, ready than ever, or whatever. But as long as you deliver on the pitch, you can do whatever the hell you like. And are these players delivering on the pitch? No. They're not. So that's when I'm going to have an issue. The likes of Yamal putting up stupid Instagram stories and posts and stuff like that. That's when I'm going to have issues. There's just nothing here. There's no press. There's no determination. Even when we had 11 men on the pitch, there's no pressing. There's no desire. There's no passion to try and turn this game around. It's a disgrace, man. It's an absolute disgrace. The Femin and the Main, those two really have big egos. I'd say more so Yamal, to be honest, Max. Yamal definitely has got an ego. And that's going to kill him if he continues to have this ego. If he continues the way he has been with this ego, it's going to ruin his career. It's as simple as that. He's going to... You know who he's going to end up like? He's going to end up like Garnacho. How Ferran is a professional. Honestly, that chance in the first half where he put it just wide, if he scores that, it's a completely different game. It's a completely different game if he scores there. I honestly get rid of Ferran. He's just not a big game player. He's a small game player. He can only do it against, like, Elche or Valencia. He can't do it in, like, the biggest of matches where we need someone to score the most. He can't do it. He's a small game player. It's as simple as that. It's just a joke. It's an absolute joke. Well, the game's basically done, Mike, so there's not really much point unless something major happens. Rafinha almost played a good through ball there for Rashford. I think Ferran has handsy flicks him. It's him. Honestly, I think Ferran's done that with a lot of managers, to be honest. He's done that with Xavi. He definitely done that with Xavi, to be fair. He had dirty pictures of Xavi doing something. I don't care what Gary Neville does. He's a bellend. I honestly couldn't give a stuff what Gary Neville does. Wait, Enzo Fernandez. And he's a bellend as well. Olmo. Kvazi. God. Absolutely awful. Yeah, you look depressed, Yamal. Because what you produced tonight was nothing short of embarrassing. And you as well, Ferran. Pathetic. and embarrassing. That sums the pair of you up. Them two are just embarrassing. Them two are terrible commentators. So, yeah, we don't talk about them. McManaman cries pretty much whenever Liverpool and Madrid don't win a game. It's as simple as that. God. Like I said, I wouldn't be too upset if we actually, tried. If we actually put an effort in. If these players actually gave a damn and actually played for the club and played for the badge, then we got beat. I would have been like, you know what? Fair enough. We're down 10 men. Fair enough. We got beat. Chelsea were the better team. But the fact is, we haven't bothered to try. Not once have we actually tried in this game. Other than that chance where Farhan missed the absolute sitter, we haven't bothered. We've not turned up. And it's just been an absolute crap show. It's as simple as that. Absolute crap show from start to finish. Absolute crap show. And every single one of these players. You know what? The Porter, refund all the fans that went to this game. Refund all the fans. Christensen shoots. Oh, that just sums it up. Refund all the fans that went to this game. Or you get these sorry excusive players, take a week's wage out of them, and give it to the fans. Give it to the fans. That's all I'm gonna say. Give it to the fans. Just take their wages off them for a week. Not the fans. Take the players' wages off them for a week and give it to the fans. Hey, you know what? We're getting beat 3-0, yeah? But all you can hear in the stadium is the Barca fans. That's all you can hear. That is all you can hear. We're getting beat 3-0. We're being absolutely embarrassing. And you know what? All you can hear is the Barca fans. That's all you can hear. That's all you can hear. Honestly, we don't deserve this. These players don't deserve the fans. They really don't. Really don't. All you can hear is just the Barca fans singing and then the so-called Chelsea fans going all there. Araujo gotta go. He just can't play in these kinds of games, Max. It's as simple as that. He just can't play in games like this. It's as simple as that. He can't play in games like this. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. He just can't play in a game like this. Yep, or you can still hear is the Barca fans. Yeah, he's our captain and he's constantly making mistakes that cost us in the Champions League. Gittins got nearly 4-0. Nearly 4-0 there. Shocking performance. Got a free kick, but not like it matters. Full-time, embarrassing performance from every single player involved. I didn't even put up the added time, I forgot to. But yeah, embarrassing performance. It's as simple as that. Refund every single fan and they went to that stadium, and that was us. Robert, shut up. They're crap. Chelsea are crap. If we actually bothered to turn up, we would have whooped their asses. But no, we didn't bother. Chelsea are a crap team. If we actually bothered to turn up, this would have been a completely different story. But we've got clowns in this team. We've got people like Ferran Torres who only want to score when it's against Elche. And we've got idiots like Ronald Araujo who just have a screw loose and think, oh, you know what? I'm going to snap somebody in like the 45th minute when I'm on a yellow card. I'm going to make sure that my team can't come back from this. That's the club captain. Well, not the club captain, but that is one of the captains of the club. Oh my god. I don't know, man. This is going to be painful to edit and put on TikTok, the highlights, but we got to do what we're going to do. We do it for wins, we do it for losses. That's the highs and lows of football. We were the better team with big egos. That's why we lost. Yeah, virtually. Well, to be honest, I don't think we were the better team. If we didn't have the egos, we would have beaten Chelsea. If we actually bothered to turn up, played the game plan, we would have won this game. If Ferran bothered to score that chance, completely different game. Completely different game. But no, he bottles it because he's a small game player, and that's just what it is, basically. And Araujo's a thick idiot. There's no two ways about it. He's a thick idiot. So, it's just the way it is. But I suppose fair enough to Chelsea. You capitalised on the fact that we were absolutely dreadful. Fair play to you, I guess. But it would have been a completely different game if we had bothered to turn up. But anyway, that's where we're going to be leaving this watch along. Thanks to everyone who's watched. Thanks to Max, Robert, Mike, CP, Cometo, Mitch, Colin on TikTok. Anybody else who's watched at any point on Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok, gotta go. We won't sell them. We're not going to sell them, but the way I say it is, Ferran can only be a bench player, and same with Araujo. It's as simple as that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for the next watch along at the weekend when we take on Alaves at the Camp Nou, where hopefully we'll actually bother to turn up for that one.